and welcome to tonight. Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome, 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 welcome. It's Thursday, it's 8 p.m., and we are live. Welcome. This is the weekly live webinar of the Advanced Lounge community, and I bid you a very, 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 very warm welcome. Thank you for joining me again tonight. Thank you for always showing up. Thank you because I know that once it's Thursday, it's 8 p.m. and we are here, we are live. I'm here and I know you are there as well. And so that's just the motivation I need to keep showing up because I know that you are there. So thank you very much again for joining me tonight. If it's your first time here, see your comment in the comment section. And even if you are a repeat, you are a regular, please let me see your comment in the comment section. Tell me you're excited to be here. Tell me hello, say hello to me. Let me know that you are there, that you can see me, and that you can hear me loud and clear. I'm mighty, mighty glad. I'm excited even to be here tonight. I'm always excited. Thursdays have somehow come to be my favorite days, right? Because I know that at 8 p.m., we are here, we are live, and we are doing something really, really while away time. You are not here to waste time. This is a 1 hour webinar, a 1 hour program that will deposit immense and deep value inside of you. And I'm excited that you could be here tonight. Let me see your comment. Let me see how excited you are tonight to be here and to be joining me live on this week's edition of the Advanced Lounge Weekly Live Webinar. As you already may know, we explore topics around personal development, and tonight is not an exception. We are going to be looking at the ultimate principle of success. What is that thing? That thing that we need to do to be able to say that we have succeeded or that we are succeeding. This is the weekly live webinar of the Advanced Launch community, and these webinars are one of the many programs or the many expressions of the Advanced Lounge where we get to equip ourselves with the much needed resources, the much needed knowledge for our journey of growth and personal development. I always love to say that personal development is not an event. Personal development is not a one-time thing. Personal development is what you keep doing. It's a journey. You keep on, you are on that journey. And as with any normal journey, you prepare for a journey. If you just get up and start going, something may happen and you become stranded because you were ill prepared for the journey. And so in these weekly live webinars, we explore topics to equip ourselves, understanding that we will need this down the road. And so equip yourself before time so that when you get to that place where you require that knowledge, you know that there is a bank and that you're just drawing from that bank. And so in the weekly live webinars, we get to explore and we get to equip ourselves for that journey. The Advanced Lounge is a haven for people who are learning and growing and becoming more valuable, becoming superior versions of themselves, because we understand that to be able to give value, to be able to create a change in the spaces where we operate, we need to become more valuable. It is when you have become more valuable, then you are able to distill that knowledge, you are able to share, you are able to contribute that knowledge into the spaces that you operate. You are able to bring value, real value into the spaces that you operate, and then people are just excited to have you because they know that anytime they find you in any space, that you are going to bring value. But that value will not drop from heaven. That value will come as a result of an investment in yourself, and then you are able to then share of that value to the world around you. And so your family is waiting, your workplaces, your community, your nations, the world is waiting for the version of you that brings value. And you need to do something about that so that you are able to then bring that value into the spaces that you operate. And I'm excited because the potential, the possibilities for you, they are limitless. And I'm mighty glad that you could make it to class tonight and that we are able to add a little to your knowledge bank. My name is Tracy Akpera. I'm the host of the weekly live webinars, and I'm a personal success coach and also the founder of the Advanced Lounge community. My job, I love my job. My job is exciting. I love it. And in fact, if you want to get me in the zone, I start talking about, why I love my job as a personal success coach. My job is to show you, because many people don't know. But my job is to show you the possibilities that exist for you. And the possibilities, let me tell you, they are limitless, they are endless. Listen, there are heights for you to climb, there are territories, like literally, there are territories for you to take, there are grounds for you to cover. And I'm excited to show you the possibilities that exist for you, but not just to show you so that you can see, but to help you to begin to navigate from where you are now to where you want to be, to where you deserve, to where God has made you to be. And I'm telling you, be excited, because the possibilities, they are amazing. And I'm excited to walk on this journey with you. And tonight, we start off by looking at what the ultimate success principle is. And where do we begin to tell ourselves that, oh, you are succeeding, and how do we get to that place, and how do we build sustainable and sustained success? Not the kind of success that one day somebody is up and the next day everything is all crashing down. No, it is actually possible to build success because you have followed the right principle. There is a pattern, there is a principle, there is a guide. Are exploring the ultimate success principle. What do you need to do? How do you need to arrive at success? It is not a try and error thing. No, it's not try and error or getting results by try and error. No, there is a way. Let me write in the comment section. There is a way. And tonight we are exploring that way. Are you excited? Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? Let me see your comment in the comment section. Let me know. Let me see that you're ready. Let me see drum rolls. Let me see fire emojis. Let me see dancing emojis. Let me see your comment. Let me know that you are there. You are ready. Say, Coach, let's go. I'm ready. I am ready. I'm raring to go. Are you ready? So, the ultimate principle of success. Listen, you don't need to force anything. There is a way. There is a way to begin to navigate and to have success. There, it doesn't, many times, many people want different things. We want all the fine things of life. We want, and you know how we measure success, we want the things. And it's good to have the things. The things are good. The things, the cars, the money, the houses, the everything that you think is an outcome of success is good, and the desire for them is there's nothing wrong with you desiring those things actually. But are you willing to go through the proper process, to follow the pattern, to do what is required in order for you to have what you desire? Hey, are you ready? Because there is a way. And we're going to be looking at the framework. You don't need to actually force anything. Everything you desire, it is possible. But are you ready to follow? Are you ready to go through the process, the framework, the principle? And we're here for it all. I mean, write in the comment section. I'm here for it all. Success is possible. Let me write in the comment section. Success is possible, and success is not for a select few people. No, it is possible for you. It is possible for me. And not this kind of, oh, let me just manage. No, like real, genuine success is for you. It's not for people that of a certain kind of place. No, no, no. Success is for you. Let me write in the comment section. Success is for me. And if you know me well, I like doing affirmations, but I don't believe in empty affirmations and you just throw words in the air. When you make affirmations, you must then be ready to do the work, because there is a work behind the affirmation. You must be ready to do the work. And so if you know that the success is for you, then be ready to go through what is required. And we're going to look at the framework. We're going to look at what is required. We're going to look at the principle. We're going to unpack the principle, and we're going to see what just where your obligation lies, just where your responsibility lies. Don't go away. I know most times we don't want to hear words like obligation. We don't want to hear words like responsibility. Listen, anything that you expect without it placing a responsibility on the and or an obligation on you, run away, because there is a requirement. Nothing just falls. If it just falls from heaven, listen, that's the same way it's going to go. So there is a requirement, there is a requirement, there's an obligation, there is a responsibility on you. Your success, your success depends on who you are becoming. Your success depends on who you are becoming. And so this is the framework. You want to write this down. The framework for success, it goes through this process. It flows in this direction. You have to be, then you have to do before you will have. I'll take that again. This is how success flows. You have to first be, then you do, then you have. That being, it's about you. Many times, many of us are can don't even know who we are. You don't know who you are. And because you don't know who you are, you don't know what you are capable of, or what the things that you should be doing, or the things that you should not be doing, because you don't have a good grasp of who you are. For you to be able to succeed, in which case we have said that success, you want to define success, and you say, oh, I want to be successful, or that person is successful when the person has cars, houses, money, can go on vacations, can do this, can do that. That is success. And having those things is good. And the having is where we all go and we base. We are all focused on the having. But before the having, you need to be. Who are you? Who are you? You need to settle the issue of who you are. Understand who you are. Understand whose you are. Understand the gift, the talent, everything that you carry. You need to have a firm grasp on who you are. Because before you get to having anything, you must first understand who you are, the be. You must first become. You must first become, and then there is something that you need to do, and then there is before you can begin to have. So this is how success flows. Be, do, have. Don't go away. We will unpack it, and you will just see the beauty and the simplicity of it all. There is no reason why you shouldn't be succeeding. There is no reason why there is no reason, because you become the person who is able to do the things that you are required to do in order for you to have the things that you desire to have. So being is about your identity. It's about who you are. And that is why we say that on your journey of you need to continually become. You need to keep moving, you need to keep changing, you need to keep evolving into that version of yourself that is able to is able to achieve, is able to do all the things that you are created to do. And then when you are able to do those things, then you are able to have. So be, it's a word that speaks about your identity. Who are you? Then do, it's a word that speaks about the things that you can do, the activities that you are involved in. What do you do? And what you do is dependent on who you are. What you do is dependent on who you are. So I am Tracy, and I can understand who Tracy is all about, and that informs the things that Tracy can do. And so you cannot get up and begin to do the things that Tracy can do, because you are not Tracy. And so that's why I put up a post on that. I said, there is nobody that is your competition. You don't look at somebody, because everybody has their assignment. Everybody has the things that God has created them to be and to do. So you can't wake up and begin to compete with Tracy, or Tracy can't wake up and begin to compete with you, because there are things that you are supposed to do. And the things that you are supposed to do are dependent on who you are. So first of all, you need to be. You need to be becoming. You need to keep changing. You need to keep transforming, because it is who you are then that is able to do the things, able to engage in the activities, and then you are able to have, which is ultimately where our eyes is on. What you can gain or what you can produce, it depends on who you are and the things you can do, and then you can have as in property, have as in the things, the stuff. So what are you able to gain? What are you able to produce? The having, which we have said, this is what success looks like. The having, it depends on who you are and the things that you can do before you can begin to have. Are you still here? Are you still here? But many times we jump to the having. Oh, I want to have a big house. Oh, I want to have this latest car. Oh, I want to have this latest phone. Oh, I want to. It's all good. It's all good. The having, it's all good. But success does not start with having. Hey, success starts with becoming. Let me write in the comment section. Success starts with becoming. So many times we are jumping the gun. We are going to what can we have? We can want to have this. I want to have that. Well, that is good. But before you jump to having, before you jump to the stuff, before you jump to the property, before you jump to the things, make sure that you are not leaving out who. Because the who, the you are important. That is why I always love to say that you are the most important piece of your journey. Everything revolves around you. You can have everything that you want. You can have it all. But first, you need to become the person. You need to keep evolving into the version of you that is able to do the things that will produce the results, that you will produce the things, that will produce the stuff that you desire. Activity, what you do will flow from who you are. What you do will flow from who you are. So success starts with you. Success starts with your becoming. Success starts with you having a good grasp and defining exactly who you are. So ask yourself, who am I? Do you know who you are? Do you know the stuff that you carry? I always love to say that I believe that everybody, God has given everybody a huge deposit of potential. You are not ordinary. And I say this with all the conviction in me that you are not ordinary. You are made, you are meant for so much more. But first, you need to keep growing and transforming and evolving into that person that is capable of doing and being and having so much more. So why is it that many people appear to be stuck? The resources God has put in us, the potential, and listen, the potential is limitless. Inside of you, God has put the potential to produce after yourself and of your kind. That means that just like a fruit, just like a fruit, when you eat a fruit, many people think that anything that you have, when you use of it, it becomes less. But not you. The way God has created us, He has created us to be able to produce after our own kind, out of what is deep inside of you. So take for instance an apple. You eat an apple, and in that apple you've consumed an apple, but in consuming that apple there's actually the potential, because you expose the seeds, and because you expose the seed there is the potential to have more apple trees, because there is seed inside. And so that is just like you, there is more inside of you. There is there is the potential inside of you to produce after your kind, for you to be greater, to be bigger, to be better, to be more powerful, to be more of you. But many times we have limited ourselves. We have stayed in one place. We have kept ourselves in one place. We have tried to preserve, in quote, ourselves. But there is more. Please let me write in the comment section. There is more, and I'm excited. There is more, and you're not looking for where to get. You are not looking for where to get the raw materials or the resources. it's inside of you. You can be so much more. There is so much inside of you. Inside of you is the potential for greatness, to do amazing things. And when I talk, I know many people will look at themselves and say, me? Yes, you. Yes, you. All the great inventors, the great people, the great, all the great of the great, they are just like you. There is nothing, everything that you need to be as great or even greater is inside of you. And it is when the more you are becoming, this is why your journey of personal growth is so important, because the more you are becoming, the more you are enlarging your capacity to even become more, and the more you keep growing, and the more you have the ability and the capacity to do more and to have more. And but why are so many people stuck? Many people want to have more, and I said it, our eyes are always on the things that we can have, and that is all good. But the problem, the disconnect, is that we want to have more, but we are unwilling to do what is required. And what is required is for you to become more. Hey, the requirement is not money, the requirement is not capital, the requirement is for you to become a better version of yourself. You want to have more. Where to start? Listen, we said success starts with becoming. Success starts with you becoming a better version of yourself. That is what it takes. That is the starting point. The starting point, we are missing it. We are misplacing it. The starting point is not the having. The starting point is the becoming. Who are you becoming? Who are you, and who are you becoming? Because to want to have more, there is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing bad with that. But are you willing to do what is required? Because many times we want to have more, but we are unwilling to do what is required. And what is required is that we are neglecting the person that is capable of doing the things that will enable us to have more. You need to be, then you do, then you will have. Your identity, your activity, the things that you are able to do will flow from your identity. Remember, the principle, the way success flows is you be, then you are able to do, then you are able to have. Be the person who can do the things that are required to have the things that you desire. And so we need to deal with identity. Don't you think? Because this is where it all starts from. Who are you? I remember in the Be More Accountability Bootcamp, which is the flagship program of the Advanced Lounge. The Be More Accountability Bootcamp is a 12-week coaching and mentoring program which provides participants the structure, the system, the support, the stretch that they need to become, to transform, to evolve into a better version of themselves. And so that version of yourself that is clear, that is focused, that is disciplined, that is consistent, that is committed. That is what the boot camp produces. The version of yourself. You are able to become that version of yourself that is able to do the things, and then you can have the things. And so in this last cohort, in the cohort that is currently on, the 2025 cohort 2 is currently on. I think we are in the 8th week out of we are in week 8 of 12 for this current cohort. And in the whole of their month 1, the first 4 weeks, it was about understanding who you are. It was about self-awareness and self-discovery, because everything rides on you. When I say the world, your world revolves around you. It is not a joke. Everything about you, everything about your world revolves around you. And it is not selfishness, it is just the way it is. When in your world, not in my world, not you in my world, you in your world, everything revolves around you. And so that person is important. That person needs to be invested in. That person who is you are the most important piece of your life, because when that person is equipped, when that person understands, when that person is on a journey, when that person is equipped with everything that is required, then every aspect of that person's life falls in place. But there is a problem. There is an identity gap. There is a gap between who you are and who you think you are. Hey guys, are you here? Please listen. There is a gap between who you are and who you think you are. Many times we don't know who we are. So the person that you really are, you don't know. And the person you think you are, there is a huge gap, because what you are thinking is not it. Who you are, if you understood who you are, even you would tremble at just how important you are. Hey, just how you are so important. You are so I'm struggling for words to qualify. You are so important, you are so powerful, you are so creative, you are the person that God made and entrusted with a specific assignment. um there is no one on the face of the earth who can accomplish the assignment of God on your life. There is something, there is a reason that God created you and put you on this earth, and there is no other person that can accomplish the same assignment except you. And so you are that important in the scheme of affairs. You are that important, but you don't recognize who you are. And so there is a gap, and you need to take care of that gap, because there is who you are and there is who you think you are, and there's a gap between it. But there is an even bigger gap between who you are and who you could be, because the who you are is not static. The who you are is on a journey. The who you are is becoming. And this gap, as we keep on moving, it never fully closes, because because you keep on understanding, you keep on walking in the revelation and unraveling who you could be. So there is who you think you are, and then there is who you are, but then there is who you could be. Hey, that who you could be, is the person that you keep becoming as a result of your investment in yourself, as a result of your self-awareness, as a result of your self-discovery, as a result of your personal development. You keep on becoming that person. So it's not static. Who you are and who you think you are. But much more than that, there is who you could be. You could be this clear and focused person. You could be this disciplined and consistent, this resilient and determined, this person that perseveres, this person that doesn't back down, this person that keeps going, this person that understands that they are on an assignment. There is who you could be, and that person is available for you. Are you ready to pursue and to become that person? Are you ready? Because the things that you could do and the things that you could have depends on the person that you are becoming. Let me write in the comment section, I'm ready to become. You must be ready, because the question is not the important question, is not the things that you could have, because the possibilities. I started the class by telling you that the possibilities will blow your mind. The possibilities are amazing, they are endless, but it is dependent. You walking in those possibilities is dependent on who you are becoming. So you need to be, and you need to continually become, for you to be able to do the things that you can do, to be able to have the things that you can have. And it is a God-given desire for you to have more. That desire to have more of this, have more of that, there is nothing wrong with it. But that desire is not greed. That desire is a God-given desire. And that desire is not meant for you to just wait until things happen. That desire to have more, that desire to have more of the things, is actually supposed to pull you into taking meaningful action. And the meaningful action, where to start, is to start on you, on becoming. Remember the process, remember the framework, remember the principle for success is you first have to be. then you do, then you have. So for you to that desire to have more stuff, have more things is not bad, but that desire is to pull you to doing meaningful, pull you to doing taking meaningful action, pull you into becoming a better version of yourself that is able to do the things that will deliver the results so that you can have the things that you desire. You were created to long for progress. You were created to long for progress, to be progressive, to move forward, to do better, to have more. But it is not just, how we just, maybe I should say this now. This is where, many of us will use affirmations to cover the ground. Affirmations are good, but affirmations must be backed up by taking action. By taking action. In the BIMO Accountability Bootcamp, you will have the structure and the system and the support to take action. And get this, you are not taking action, you are not trying to save the world. You are taking action on you, on becoming that better version of yourself, that better version of yourself. Because you see, when we desire all the things that we desire without applying ourselves to do the work, to start from becoming that version of ourselves, what we are doing, in fact, that you can call evil. By wanting the things, by desiring the things without wanting to take the required action, or to do what it requires for you to have the things that you desire, then that you can even call evil. But when you have the desire, and that desire pulls you into taking meaningful action and starting with you on becoming the version of yourself that is able to do the things that you need to do to be able to have the things that you desire to have. Doing, doing, doing is good, but you start from becoming. This is why when people say, "Oh, you are not getting it, try harder, try harder," we need to re-examine that statement. Okay, this person is trying to do this thing, he's trying to achieve this result, and you tell the person, try harder. There is something wrong, because when you are engaging a wrong principle, when you are doing something that is not, you are not going in the right direction. Let's say you want to go from here to Lagos, and somehow you face the opposite direction. Maybe you are going to Maiduguri or something. If you try harder to, but you are going in the wrong direction, you can never have the results that you want. And so many times we need to stop and reassess, what are you doing? Because success has a formula, it has a principle, there is a flow, there is a pattern, there is a process to it. You must first be. Are you becoming? Who are you? And are you becoming that version of yourself? Are you becoming who you could be, so that you could do the things that you could do to have the things that you desire? And so you must invest in understanding that they're working hard, but it must flow in the right direction. It must flow in the process of, or in the flow of being, then do, then you can have. Be first, then you do, then you can have. So when Tracy is becoming, and somehow because Tracy is becoming, she's able to do the things that she's doing, and she can have the things that she's having. But when you now get up and say you want to copy Tracy, copy the things that Tracy is doing, or desire the things that Tracy is having without becoming, then there is a problem. There will be a disconnect, and there will be frustration, because you are a unique person, a unique being. And I tell the guys in the bootcamp, I say that the bootcamp is so unique. It was created as though it was created for one person, and at the same time it was created for a community. So I tell them, every time there are instructions, there are classes, there are books we are reviewing, or the things that we're doing in the bootcamp, you have the ability to take everything and bring it to your own situation, to situate it with you, because you are a unique person on a unique journey with a unique assignment. And so you cannot take what is applicable to you. I cannot take what is applicable to you and begin to apply to myself. So copying of strategies, it cannot work. Who are you becoming? This is why what success looks like to me, what my success looks like cannot be the same thing that success looks like for you, for the simple reason of who you are. Who you are is different from who I am. We can have the same general principles of course, we know that success flows in the direction of you first be, then you do, then you have. But who are you becoming? Who Tracy is becoming is different from who you are becoming. Say, I am becoming the best version of myself. It has to be. It has to be that you are becoming the best version of yourself, the version of you that is able to do the things that you need to do so that you can have the things that you need to have. And how do we fill the gap? You have to be intentional. Every person that you have ever known to be successful, every person, every person that you have ever known or admired or seen to be successful has added something to their lives, and that is being intentional. Intentionality is moving with meaning, producing with purpose, acting with awareness. That is the gap between who you are and who you are becoming. This thing of, oh, let's just see how it goes. No, that is not how people that are successful, and it doesn't matter in what area. You can go and do a research. You can just go and look around you. It doesn't matter whether they are successful in football, or they're successful in basketball, or they're successful in tennis, or they're successful in business, or they're successful in their home life. It doesn't matter. Wherever you think you know who is successful, go and look at their lives. There is lives called intentionality. The idea that you can just wake up and do anyhow and do anything and somehow just have the success that you want, it's a lie. It cannot work. It doesn't work. The successful people, it doesn't matter. I've read about Ronaldo, see Ronaldo, and I just watch a little bit of football. I'm not I've read about Ronaldo doing practice after hours or before people come. I read about Kobe Bryant doing. I read about Muhammad Ali. I read name them. What you find in their lives is that there is an intentionality. Intentionality is the breed. So don't do anyhow. And in the boot camp, I invite you to join the boot camp. I mean, at this point, it's like a no-brainer. You need to be in a system that has a structure and the support to enable you be intentional. Many times when we talk about this, people like this is an established protocol to help you to 2020, the 2025 cohort 3 is kicking off on August the 25th, 2025. And for 12 weeks straight, you have the opportunity. You have the opportunity to take meaningful strides in becoming that version of yourself, that more superior, to transform. Like, you will catch yourself literally transforming and growing into a version of yourself that you didn't even know exists. I say deep down inside of you, there is a potential to be so much more that can will blow your mind, that will blow your mind. So I invite you to join the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. The program is for 12 weeks, and in that 12 weeks, it's all about you. The system is built for you, like just for you. We build the system with you in mind. For 12 weeks, you have everything, and everything we are doing is to build that version of you that that succeed, to become that version of you, that is able to do all the things that you desire to do, to have all the things that you desire to have. So the bridge between who you are and who you are becoming is that intentionality. It is how you are able to align your activity, the things that you are doing, to align it with your destiny. I told you that you are made for so much more. You have the potential to be so much more. You have the potential for so much greatness. You have the potential for so much success, but you start with becoming. Who are you becoming? But like with everything, there are always two sides. So we have the intention, we have all the good intentions, we have all the good desires. And as I'm talking to you, you are probably saying, oh, I need to do this, I need to get on with my life, oh, too much time has passed, I need to catch up. Very good. But you must understand, there are always two sides. You have the inside that has the good intention, but the other side is the one that is, there are so many distractions. So whilst you want to move with intentionality, there's something that you have to be aware of: distractions. And what is intention? When we say add intentionality to your life, what does it mean? Intentionality means that you get to focus, you get to pay attention to anything that you are doing that moves the needle in your favor towards your purpose. Anything that you are doing, what are the things that you that would favor you? So anything that you are doing that moves the needle in your favor, that is intention. But anything that keeps you busy or takes you away from focusing on the things that will move the needle in your favor, that is distraction. And distractions keep you busy, but they keep you in the same place. So you wake up and you are like, oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I did this and did and this, I this and this and this. Your day is full of activity. But at the end of the day, how does it all cascade into who you are becoming? Everything that you are doing, you should do it, even if it seems like a selfish reason. It should be done with the aim of moving the needle in your favor, in the things that will move you forward into becoming that better version of yourself. And I tell the guys in the boot camp that what we are doing in the boot camp is about realignment. You have been doing things a certain way and you have not been getting the results that you want. In the boot camp, we get you to pay attention on yourself. And so you are able to remove some mundane things in your schedule that were not helping you, were keeping you busy but keeping you stagnant. And you are able to introduce some things into that your day, into your time, that that move the focus, move the attention to who you are becoming, because success is coming. Success will not elude you. Success is coming. You can have all the things, but it is going to be on the backdrop of who you are becoming. And so you need to move with intention and remove every form of distraction, because success is impossible without intentional focus. Let me write in the comment section. Success is impossible if you are not intentional. Success is impossible if you are not intentional, and I know what I'm talking about. If you are not intentional, you are just moving with the wind, with the waves. Anywhere the wind carry you, you go. Anywhere the wind carry you, you will go. There is no how that you will have that success. Success can only come on the backdrop of being intentional. And this is what successful people do. Anybody that you know in any arena of life, whether you like them or you don't like them, this is what they do. They lock in on intention. That gap between who you are and who you are becoming, you need to fill it up with intention, because it is only intention that can move you swiftly from where you are to where you want to be. And this is what successful people do. They lock in, they zone in. Like, this is what I want, and they zone, and they only focus on the things that they will do that move the needle in their favor. So they know that, oh, I need to exercise because the journey is far. I need to be healthy. My body needs to be healthy to carry me to that place. This will move the needle in my favor. And so they invest time in that. Oh, I need to develop my mind because, I need my mind sharp for where I'm going. They invest time in that. Oh, a lot of TV watching is not helping me. It's fun. I keep busy. I while away time, but it's not helping me. They do away with that. This is what successful people do. To be able to invest in becoming the better version of themselves, there is work. You fill it up with intention. So successful people lock in on intention and they reject every form of distraction. They minimize, they align their doing, whatever they are doing, with their becoming. So you must understand that it is not just in the abundance of efforts. Hey, effort is good, but what are you busy doing? It is effort that is aligned. That is why in the boot camp, it's about you. You want to enter into alignment. You want to make sure that every effort that you are making is aligned to helping you become that person, become the version of you that succeed, that is able to do the things that you need to do and have the things that you need to have. And so the boot camp is the place for you for 12 weeks. And I hope it is not 12 weeks is not about, oh, you do 12 weeks and then that is all you are. No, remember I said personal development is a lifestyle, is a journey, is not an event. But in for that 12 weeks, you will give yourself, you are committed and you are focused on investing in you. Time, resources, effort, you are investing in you, and you are seeing the real life result because you are seeing it. You are seeing it in the way you show up. You are seeing in the way you apply yourself. You are seeing it in the way you think about it. You are seeing it in how clear your mind is. You are seeing it in the way you are contributing. You are seeing it in the way you are showing up confidently. You are seeing the transformation in you. You are not trying to change somebody else. Many times, this is what we focus on. You want to change spouse, you want to change children, you want to change the world. Start with you. Start with taking aligned effort into becoming that version of yourself that is able to do the things. You are able to do the things that you need to do to be able to have the stuff, have the success that you desire to have. Personal development, as I said, is a perpetual journey, unfortunately or fortunately. And an absolutely enjoyable journey because get this, you are becoming a better version of yourself. I say there is nothing as exciting as turning back and looking at where you were, where you are coming from, and looking at this version of yourself that knows without a shadow of doubt, with clarity, where you are going, and understands the things that you need to do to get to where you are going, and to be able to have the things, even this have the things that you desire as an outcome, or as yes, as an outcome of who you are becoming. It's absolutely exciting. Your personal development journey is exciting. If you are not started yet, I invite you to start your personal growth journey. Everything around you, every aspect of your life benefits when you become a better version of yourself. Your marriage will benefit, your children will benefit, your siblings will benefit, your place of work will benefit, your community will benefit. Everything around you just falls into place when you are becoming, when you are on that journey of becoming. And I say it's a journey, so we keep on going, you keep on going. And as I said before, the more you are enlarging your capacity, the more you are moving forward, and you are becoming that version of yourself. You are becoming more and more of yourself because there's always room for growth. You will not there is always room for growth on your journey of personal development. You are always become you but you never you are always becoming, but you never actually become. That means you never actually get to the end because you keep becoming, you keep transforming, you keep evolving, you keep changing into that version of yourself that can do the things that you need to do to have the things that you need to have. Each level you attain will always reveal a new level of potential. As you get to one height, it is now the starting point for another, and we keep growing and we keep becoming. So success is possible. Let me write in the comment section, success is possible. I say that the height, your desires, your goals, your plans, your aspirations, I always say they are possible. They are even predictable. They are possible and they are even predictable, but there is work to be done. Let me write in the comment section, I am ready to do the work. You have to be ready to do the work. So this is how I define success is about discovering God's purpose for your life and developing yourself in that purpose and deploying yourself for that purpose. So success ultimately it is about who you are becoming, who God has, how you are entering into all that God has made you to be, and how you are developing yourself in that place, and how you are deploying yourself. You are deploying, you are able to add, you are able to give of yourself even to the world around you. So success means you are able to discover, you are able to develop, and you are able to deploy as well. And this is what the Be More Accountability Bootcamp is about. You will discover, and as I said, the first month in the bootcamp is about self-awareness, about self-discovery, and then you are able to move on into developing your vision, your mission, and then you are able to go beyond that into deployment, into execution. The boot camp is absolutely amazing, and it's meant for you. So I hope that you would take this as as a special invitation from me to you to get into the boot camp, where we will get to you get to explore the structure that has been created for you to make that forward movement, to make that your journey of becoming even easier for you to navigate, and for you to begin to see the result. The boot camp will give you clarity. The boot camp will help you to focus. You will have the structure, and of course you will find yourself evolving, you find yourself moving, you find yourself becoming, which is what we have established to be the bedrock for success. For you to succeed, for you to do and to have, you need to become, because there is no way, if you are not becoming, it's like you have a fragile foundation, and then if you try to heap so many things on it, then it just gives way. But when you are becoming that version of yourself, when you are evolving, when you are transforming into that version of you, you know, that is capable of doing all the things. So anything that is brought, because you have you have grown, you have evolved, you have transformed, you are able to handle, you are able to do. And as a result of that doing, you are also able to have all the things that you desire to have. So success is possible. Let me write in the comment section, success is possible, and success is meant for you. Success is not meant for other people around. Success is meant for you. And so I invite you to join us in the bootcamp. As I mentioned, the details are on the screen. There's a phone number there. If you want more information, get in touch with us. For the boot camp, for the 12 weeks at boot camp, is 50,000 naira. Of course, the 2025 cohort 3 starts on August the 25th, so we have about 8 weeks before that time. So you're allowed to have instrumental payments, but by the 25th of August, which is the induction day, which is the day we also declare the bootcamp officially open, your payments must be in for you to have admittance into the bootcamp. So I want you to take advantage of this. You need to, this cohort to be the last cohort of the year, so you need to get in. You need to finish the year on a strong and a high note. So you need to get into the bootcamp and explore the structure, explore the support, explore a system that has been created specifically for you in mind, to become all that God has called you to be. And your success is possible, your success is predictable, but your success will lie on the bedrock of who you are becoming. You must understand that you can't force success. You can't force success. Anything that you are doing that doesn't go in this flow of who you are becoming, and doing the things you have to do to be able to have the things you desire to have, any success that doesn't follow in this flow, it cannot be sustained. Many people want to just have things. Many people want to have things given to them. This is why a person maybe leaves an inheritance for children that have not gone through this process, and they squander it, because you have not become the person that is capable of handling certain levels, and then you enter into those realms, you enter into those levels, and it's a mess. So every to have sustainable success, not the success that today you are saying, this person was successful 3 years ago, it's like everything has scattered. For to have the kind of sustained success, you need to go in this flow. Who are you becoming? Who are you? And who are you becoming? To what are you doing? What can you do before you can have success. Having is an outcome, and it's a scientific formula. If you want to have different outcomes, the only thing you need to do is to go into your input, because the input will produce the output or the outcome. So if you want different outcomes, you have to go to your input and begin to change something. And in this case, if you want to have success and good success, which is an outcome, you need to go back to who you are and who you are becoming. And good news, it doesn't matter how old you are, you can start your process. It doesn't matter how young you are, you can start your process. Personal development is about everybody. You can start your process, and you can start it today. You must understand that you can't force success, and you can't fake it. You can't fake activity. The only sure way to becoming successful is about who you are becoming. You must become. You must step into your true identity of who you are. This is why you can't be Tracy and Tracy can't be you. This is why there should be no competition, because everybody is on an assignment. Let me write in the comment section, I am on an assignment, and your assignment is unique, is special, is distinct to you. Whilst we can hold hands, we can collaborate and move forward, there should be no competition, because you can't do my own, I can't do your own. So you be you, you step into your true identity, and you align whatever you are doing to who you are being, and then you can be able to have all the good success and have all the stuff that you desire. It is possible, it is predictable. Get into the boot camp. It is in the boot camp that we unpack all these things, and we are able to really guide you through your process. So where are you trying to go? What are you trying to do without being? You can't go, you can't be, you can't have the things that you desire without being. And you need to ask yourself, what part of your identity needs your intentionality? Remember, we said that for you to bridge the gap between where you are and where you are going, you have to add intentionality. And there is no other way, there is no better way to express your intentionality than for you to get into the bootcamp. That bootcamp, that getting into the boot camp is a declaration that I am worth the investment, that every other aspect of my life is dependent on who I am becoming. So add intentionality to your journey. Get into the boot camp, and let's do this together. In the boot camp, there is so much. There is so much that we do. We can't spend the next few minutes talking about it. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Remember that you can be more, but first you must be first. You can be more, you can do more, you can have more, but the first thing is that you must be first. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Oh, 1 hour just flies right by when we are in our weekly live webinar communities on Facebook. Every day in the advanced lounge, we share enriched and engaging content. Everything that we are doing, everything, every interaction, every engagement, every resource, every tool, every program, every course, everything that we are doing is about building more successful individuals. And you have everything. The advanced lounge is a one-stop shop for everything about every other thing will fall in place when you are well equipped to handle all those other aspects of your life. So get into our communities, our online communities on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter, and then I will see you there, where we share daily enriching content. And the communities you join, absolutely free of charge, and it's a community, so you get to contribute as well, and you get to learn from others. Remember, the advanced lounge is a haven for people who are learning and growing and becoming better versions of themselves. And so if that looks like you want to learn and become a better version of yourself, then you want to join us in the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. And also, I look forward to seeing you in the Be More Accountability Bootcamp, which start the 2025 cohort 3, which starts on August the 25th, 2025. And then, of course, I look forward to seeing you in the next edition of the Advanced Lounge Weekly Live webinar every Thursday at 8 p.m. We're here, we are live like clockwork, we're doing this. And I trust that tonight has been well worth your time as we looked at the ultimate principle of success. Remember, you can have so much more, you can do so much more, but first you must become that better version of yourself that is able to handle everything. Your success is possible, is predictable, but first you must become that version of yourself that is able to do and to have so much more. Thank you so much for being here tonight. It has been an amazing one. I've had so much fun sharing with you. I'm sure that you have had so much to take away from this session. I urge you, more than just listening or taking note, I urge that you begin to apply these things into your life. If you are going to take away just one word from this session, take away the fact that you need to be intentional about becoming a better version of yourself. Every other thing rides on that. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to seeing you next week. I look forward to seeing you in the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. I look forward to seeing you on all our online communities. Thank you so much, and I wish you a wonderful night rest. Always know that I'm rooting for you to be more, but for you to be more, you must first become. Have a good night, everyone. Good night.